It's hard enough to lose someone you love, but to lose two so close to one another has been gut-wrenching. Jenny Solace and William Solace were their names, but I knew them as Nana and Uncle Billy. Nana made the best Mexican food. She was deeply loyal to her family, but wasn't shy to speak her mind. She loved to sing, and even in silence you could hear a faint hum reverberating from her breath. She was extremely picky and would even cut the corners off my sandwiches for me. So, hence, I became picky. Thanks, Nana. Some of the best memories I have of Nana are not specific moments, but rather an overall feeling. Whenever she was around, I felt safe, whole. It wasn't a family gathering until my Nana and Grandpa were there, or as I called him, Papa. But you see, Nana had dementia, and over the last 15 years, she altered between bouts of quick and prolonged decline. Yet, with the loss of her memory, there were some comedic moments, like when she was astonished how delicious a Starbucks chai was, even though she'd been drinking it for 20 plus years, with 15 pumps of sugar, can't forget. In a twisted way, there's a strange joy that was to come from experiencing one of your favorite things for the first time again. In another time, she didn't recognize her nursing home, so she snuck out of a window in the middle of the night and walked, but really hiked, 3.5 miles to return to the house where she once raised her kids. To say she was determined would be an understatement. After saying goodbye to Nana multiple times, thinking it'd be the last, she continued to endure. At one point, we began to wonder if she was just sticking around for those Dairy Queen chocolate shakes. She loved her sweets. Then, on March 2nd, 2026, she passed. Her mind and body were ready. And though we knew this was coming, we weren't ready. Knowing she was at peace and with her sisters, parents, dogs, and husband was a reality we could accept, but an intangible concept that can't quite fill the space she left behind. In our hearts, our minds, our world. But day by day, the grief became a little easier to bear. 2 weeks later, my uncle passed. It was sudden, a shock, a twist that didn't seem real. It still doesn't seem real. Unlike Nana, there was no chance to say goodbye. Yet, in Catholicism, there is a final sacrament before death known as last rites, which Uncle Billy never got. So, my mom arranged the tradition with a priest. My mom, Dad, and Uncle Kenny, Billy's brother, attended, though I was anxious to see his body. He had had a heart attack and was discolored, bruised, and somehow peaceful. Having remembered his heavy breathing and guttural grunts for so long, it was quiet, solemn. He wasn't in pain anymore. That didn't take away my pain, but it did make it a little easier to sit with. The true piece that hurt me the most was wondering if he was scared in his final moments. I hope it was quick. Then, I remembered something. When I was younger, I used to hear these angels singing. It would be sporadic, but frequent. Like a magnetic resonance of clarity, I couldn't help but smile every time I heard it. It was soft, gentle, like a refreshing symphonic heavenly choir. As I got older, I began to hear it less. Maybe because I forgot to listen or my priorities shifted elsewhere. It'd been over 10 years since I'd heard it last, until March 16th, 2026, around 10:30 p.m. At first, I couldn't believe it. Why now? It'd been so long, but I didn't push it away. I embraced it, and it felt healing. The next day, Tuesday, is when I found out my uncle had passed. According to the coroner, however, Uncle Billy had passed sometime the night before, on Monday. Coincidence? I mean, it's possible. Maybe even likely. But if there's even a chance that I was with my uncle in his final moments, hundreds of miles away somehow, it was comforting to know he wasn't alone. And if his passing was anything like the beautiful song I heard, I know it was peaceful and welcome. In his words, according to his will, he had been ready to go for some time. Once a teacher, he became a caretaker for my Nana, Papam, and Aunt Rosie. And when they passed, in a way, so too did his purpose. His mission had been fulfilled. Still, what I missed most about him was his silliness. Much of my personality is rooted from who he was. A goofy, naughty, loving guy who wasn't afraid to cry and pull pranks in the same day. As a proud gay man, he didn't have any children, but many, many animals. He probably should have had a zoo license. And in a way, those were the kids he never had. He is reunited now with his 40-plus animals, while his last 2 pups have found loving forever homes, including one with us, Roy. Though Uncle Billy was incredibly selfless, wanting little for himself, even a funeral, I will always remember him through Roy and the lessons he taught me. The through line I found through all of this, especially as my uncle would regularly reach out and check in on me, would be that it's never the wrong time to tell the people closest to you how much you love them and mean to you. To enjoy the life before you and be where your feet are. And if that's not enough, there's always my Nana's advice. Sing your heart out, eat good food, and have ugly friends so you can be the best looking. I love you, Nana and Uncle Billy. So, until we meet again, I hope to make you proud.